Okay, recording relevant boxing talk. Talk all things boxing relevant, and to talk things relevant to boxing. What's been going on? Everybody's everybody's a strong word, but the AJ Wilder. I mean, dang, I said the AJ Wilder. The AJ and what's his name? Daniel Dubois fight was this past weekend. I didn't watch it. It was pay per view, albeit it was only $20. I'm not going. I'm done with buying pay per view. You know, this boxing a la carte is just out of control. Anyway, can't wait for that fight to be on YouTube or something, or free the zone, because I'd rather wait and or catch the highlights or see what everybody's saying about it. And apparently it was a good fight for what it was. I mean, Daniel Dubois convincingly won, from what I understand. I think it went 5 rounds. Shout out to the channels that's covering it. Gonna see about tagging some channels that's my favorite channels that's talking about it. But yeah, this whole AJ saga. Now people are questioning what's next for AJ. A lot of people jumping ship. That's how it goes. I mean, once they're done with their tool, they break their tool. That's the old saying. And AJ is no different from that. He should have got that Wilder fight. Hopefully, the Wilder fight can still happen, but we'll see. We'll see what AJ wants to do. He's been ducking Wilder for some years now, so I don't know what would be new as far as that is concerned. I mean, being that from what I saw from the highlights, and shout out to Drew Titan. That's the video that I want to tag for sure. Really was really broken down from what I saw in that video today. With Daniel Dubois just finding his right hand on the chin of Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder is known for his right hand. So, yeah, it just was all bad news for Anthony Joshua concerning him in a Deontay Wilder match. So, yep, that's that. We'll see what's next for AJ. Wilder said he hasn't retired, so we shall see what's next for the two of them. It could have been for all the marbles, but now it's potentially still a great marquee matchup, marquee main event. Would sell a lot of tickets, get a lot of views. One of the few pay per view that I would actually buy. You know, yep, and that's boxing. Let's see what's happening, what's coming up, because I really don't know what is. Yeah, I don't know what fights are coming up. So I'm just going to Top Rank on my phone, that is, and look at their upcoming events. So bear me 1 second. Let's see, live and upcoming. Michaela Mayer, that's her name, will happen this coming weekend versus, who is this, Ryan? I don't know what that is. Women's matchup. Oh, well, Better Be at Bivol is on October 6th. Okay. About time that fight is happening. Now that one should have happened when Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was hot, you know. Were it not for the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, their Bivol and Better BF may quite never happen because ain't nobody putting pressure on them light heavyweights at all. You know, the welterweight division done came and went. So, yep. But at least that main event finally, after all these years, is going to happen on October 6th. All right, and it's currently September 23rd. All right, so that's good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pay-per-view. I'm so sick and tired of pay-per-view. All right, so let's flip to seeing what the Zone got going on. Let's see what the Zone has down the pipeline. And he's still selling Dubois, Anthony Joshua, and Dubois post event. So that's not a good sign. Upcoming fights, some Europeans. Yeah, some Euro matches, essentially. Catterall and Prograis at the end of the month, at the end of October. That's good. Around Halloween. I don't know if the weekend before or the Halloween weekend itself, but yeah. I don't know who the heck Thompson and Wilson Bent is. I'm not saying that they bums. I just don't know. So yeah, that's the Zone. They got Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis, October 26th. Oh, and then I see November 9th they got a card with Boots. They found an Eastern European guy from the fight. And Bam Rodriguez versus some guy, Guevara. Yeah, so that's the Zone for you, and that will be November 9th. Yep, and so let's flip to the PBC. Let's see. Now that they're on Amazon, let me see what's the best way to. What's 11:11? All right. So let's see how you do this. Go here maybe. No. How do you work Amazon? Oh, Prime Video. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. How about this? I'm gonna go to the PBC website. I think, that'll probably be the smoothest. Premier Boxing Champions. All right. 1 second. Bear with me. 1 second. Just seeing what PBC has to upcoming. So Tim Tszyu versus Mortazaliev, man. That's a regular matchup. That's mid-October, October 19th. And that's that. So, yeah, that's what's happening in the mainstream boxing. You got a Tim Tszyu, October 19th. You got Regis Prograis. I think like next weekend. You got Caleb Mayer. I mean, yeah, 2023 was a great year of boxing. 2024 has been kind of but I think none of that is pay-per-view, so that's good. I remember like just the whole weekend being filled with boxing. That was crazy. But it's good though. It is good for the family life balance. But it looks like there's gonna be one of them normal weekends that we had in 2023 with the zone having the Michaela Mayer, and did I say Top Rank had something? But maybe I'm wrong about that. So yeah. Boxing ain't really doing much. They've been really coasting this year, and they can't be making much money. Nobody, not even the shirts and ties, because they aren't active. You know, you got more activity outside of boxing. I mean, I've been trying to use my time to, see if the stock market is going to make a move with the Fed's lowering the basis points by 50. Politics is heating up. What whatever day that the election's going to be held, like sometime next month. So, shoot, everybody's going to be taking off work to go to the polls, and yeah, Kamala don't know what she gonna do about the black male vote. That thing is, she just gave up. But speaking of which, I wanted to segue into something that she could do if she wanted to, but she ain't, because it's just not her per se, but the Democratic, Biden or even her as vice president. Let's see here. Give me one. But it says some breaking news, right? Yes. All right, breaking news. That ain't it. All right, see, look. She's struggling to get the black male vote because she doesn't know how to work for it. But let me give you an example of something that Biden Kamala administration can do that ain't going to cost them a penny, and could potentially tip the voting in their favor. Breaking news: Missouri governor announces plans to move forward with lynching of Marcellus Williams tomorrow, despite national outcry and clear evidence of his innocence. And what can be only described as a state-sanctioned lynching, Missouri Governor Mike Parson and the Missouri Supreme Court officially rejected clemency to Marcellus Khalifa Williams, greenlighting his execution for tomorrow despite national outcry and overwhelming evidence proving his innocence. This barbaric decision, announced today, comes on the heels of multiple appeals, including one to the Missouri Supreme Court, which refused to halt the execution. Marcellus, a 55-year-old black man who has been wrongfully convicted for more than 2 decades, faces lethal injection for a crime that forensic evidence shows he did not commit. So, imagine if Kamala, Biden used their executive order to pardon his man. Oh, I don't know if it. Well, it is at the state level, so I will say that. But that said, light can be shined on it, and it would cost them no money to do, and it will be a symbolic gesture to let them know, hey, we hear you. But this is kind of like boxing is similar. They just leave their fan bases out there to dry, and it's like your money ain't green enough for them, or your vote don't your vote don't count as two for them. I don't know, but with all of the, but one thing that the Democratic Party is doing is making, Trump look like a bad guy, right? But when Trump was in our office, he made a lot of pardons. I don't like know the names, but I just remember him pardoning black men, and black men up there just give him a hug. I'm like, damn, they wilding, but he used his executive orders to pardon their charges and free them. So I argue, I can't say this for certain, but that if Trump was in office, let's say if he was just hypothetically in office today, he probably would be working to pardon this man prior to his execution. Something that the Democrats, the Kamala Biden, I don't even think that's a thought to do such a thing. Now, granted, I don't know the exact process. It's at the state level. I don't think he's there in like federal penitentiary. I don't know how it works, but when do we at least get a symbolic gesture? We do want tangibles, but a symbolic gesture could actually get you a long way. They just leaving us out here the same way boxing leaves us out here, just being happy with what we get. So I'm gonna wrap this video up on that note. Relevant boxing talk. See you on the next video.